I am very excited to have my next guest join us. She just dropped her debut EP, Change of Plans. It is Salort. Welcome.
Hello, thank you.
How are you?
I'm good, how about you?
I'm really good. I'm a little dismayed that my dog has gravitated to you and is not letting you have your space.
We are best friends now.
Yes, Paxton is clearly attached and I will no longer have a dog. Hopefully this is okay with you.
This is great. This is more than okay.
You were telling me off camera that you also have a family dog as well, so this is not a new situation for you.
No, I'm very used to it, and his energy is very similar to my dog, honestly.
Really?
Very puppy-like, yeah.
Very friendly, and as soon as they find a stranger that they really like, they will not leave them alone.
Yes, literally.
That is literally. Well,
mine's a little misbehaved though. Paxton's very.
Oh, this is no.
Really?
No. You should follow me on socials. This is not even close to his normal behavior.
Aww.
I don't know about your dog with boxes, tissues. Shoes.
Yeah, my dog's actually pretty good about that, but it's the jumping. My she's a jumper. She'll jump on anybody. He's not.
This guy is about 4'10", and at times he will jump on me to dance and do things. So I don't know how tall you are.
I'm 5'8", I think.
Okay.
5'7".
So you could literally dance with him if you wanted to.
Yeah, we could definitely dance. I wonder, does he like music?
He loves music. Why do you think he's here? He loves your music.
Really?
Oh my God, tattoos is one of his favorites.
Oh, perfect. We gotta dance later.
Oh my God. Thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
When I got the news that you dropped your debut, I was like, it's about time. And the reason why is because I saw you last year.
Oh, no way.
Open for Flower of Love.
Oh my God.
Who we had on the show.
Oh, wow.
And I had done an interview prior to. I'm sorry, I didn't know that you were the opener.
Oh, no worries.
Because we were focused on her.
Yeah.
But me and my staff were like, wow, she's good.
Thank you.
Got some videos and things like that. And I think that's the case with the openers is you get exposure to people.
Yes.
And you're like, all right, what's going on here?
Totally.
First couple songs. And I was like, wow, this girl can sing.
Oh, thank you so much.
How did you feel about that show, especially for someone that was having buzz at the time?
Yeah. I loved that show. I remember I had a pretty good audience, and I loved watching her. I felt very inspired by her. She's so cool and talented. And that was like less than a year ago, and I just, like a couple days ago, performed at the Moroccan Lounge again for my headline show. It was really cool. So I was thinking about that performance a lot recently.
It was like a full circle moment. Coming back to the same venue.
Yeah.
Pretty much a year later, or less than a year later.
Yeah.
It's really curious because I think you were playing songs that were unreleased at that show, and as time progressed, a lot of those songs.
Oh, bless you.
My goodness. A lot of those songs started to gain traction online, and people started to notice, and your follower counts on socials started to grow and go crazy and all that stuff. And where were you at that point? It was November or so last year.
Yeah, it was November. Where was I at that point? I think I was teasing my song Pretty Face, and or maybe that already came out that month or something. But I just remember Flower of Love she was like actually one of the reasons we picked you is because I saw Pretty Face online, and I love that song. And yeah, so then I ended up putting out 2 more songs after that, and then my EP. So yeah, that was like kind of the start of the EP process, like rollout, I guess, that show. How
much of Pretty Face is a personal experience? Because I feel like that, for the most part, a lot of people are very surface level initially when meeting someone or have interest in people, and then you dig in and it's like, man, this is a total disaster.
Yeah. I mean, it was inspired by 2 different experiences. One of them was the original idea I got was I was at a party years ago, and I just complimented this girl that I thought was really pretty, and I was like, "You're so pretty," and she was just like, "Thanks," and then kept walking, and I was like, "Damn, that makes you a little less pretty now." And not that I don't think anyone owes you like anything, and I don't think you should give out compliments if you're expecting something, but I do just remember that feeling. And then the verses were inspired by this guy from a long time ago, who's just very conventionally attractive and very much knows he is and uses that. And yeah, so it's very much based off of real life.
When was that written? Because I feel like that could also have been inspired and written in LA after moving here.
Yeah.
Considering, you know.
No, actually, none of it was inspired by my LA experiences,
Really?
which is funny. Yeah, I guess both of those things happened outside of LA.
Not a bad little trajectory that you're on right now for someone that just started making covers a number of years ago in your bedroom in New Jersey, going to Columbia High School, home of the Cougars, and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
Is this the career that you've always dreamed of?
I definitely always wanted to sing, and I think I always envisioned myself doing something creative. It was never really like a question. I just kind of followed, because I started doing my covers on like YouTube when I was 15, and I think a lot of opportunities just like came from that, and I just kind of followed it. I don't think I ever made a decision like, oh, I'm gonna do this. It was just always in the back of my head that I want to, and that hopefully one day I will, and just following opportunity, really.
There wasn't a manifesto, there wasn't a 16-point plan. By the time you're 22, you're going to be in LA. And
I guess not. I mean, I think in my head I was like, when you're younger, you think like your 20s are so old. And I definitely think when I was younger, I was like, oh, by my 20s, I'll be like so successful, whatever. But it's just like, I don't know.
But that term successful was kind of this blob.
It's a blob, yeah. And as I get older, I'm also like thinking of I'm questioning what my definition of success is anyway, because there's so many different levels and whatever.
As you get more experience in life and start to get into the industry, a lot of things open your eyes with regards to that, right?
Yeah, there's so many, there's so many levels to it. Yeah.
What do you think the level that you're at now, and where do you think your achievements or goals of success are for the next 4-5 years?
I think like playing my first shows has made me realize I really just want to like tour and like perform for as many people as I can, and keep putting out music and just keep doing what I'm doing and see where it takes me. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I really love performing.
Has living in LA changed some of those goals and the realities of the industry? I mean, you come in with some lofty goals.
Yeah. That is true. I definitely, you have like a specific like fantasy of what it looks like, and then you get here and you talk to everyone and labels and whatever, and you're like, oh, this is what it actually is. I've definitely had that like disillusionment, but I love where I'm at right now. I love my team right now, and yeah, I'm enjoying it.
It's always curious for me to see people from the East Coast, especially that people that grow up in the tri-state area that has access to New York, where a lot of dreams can either flourish or die. Mm-hmm. And they pursue their aspirations and come to LA and start to grow and really find their pocket. Did you ever have dreams of going to New York and try to achieve these type of goals?
I don't think so. I don't think I ever thought I was going to go to New York to pursue music. I think I always viewed LA as the place to go. Just because anyone who like reached out during my YouTube phase to work, they were always in LA. So I would go out a lot in high school to hear. So I think in my head I always viewed LA as the place to be for music. But I think I would just want to live in New York just for fun though. Like at some point.
For fun.
For fun, you know.
Live in Brooklyn and just be able to walk down the street to check out some weird jazz band or whatever. What about new music? Because this EP is just the tip of the iceberg. Mm-hmm. And a lot of these songs, a lot of people were somewhat familiar with. So I feel like you already have stuff in the well, so to speak.
Yes, I do.
What's the plan?
The plan is to keep putting out singles, I think, for now, and then probably eventually another project of some sort. But yeah, I have a ton of demos, and I'm just figuring out which ones go where right now.
What's your writing process like? Is it kind of taking a snapshot of life and feelings that you have been documenting and then going into the studio, or is it kind of on the fly?
It's typically, I try to prepare for every session just because I think it goes way better if you know what you want to write about. So I'll, a lot of the times, have like chorus lyrics written, or a concept, or a title, or whatever. Recently though, I've actually just been seeing what it's like to just go in and like not put pressure on yourself. And it's definitely a lot harder because you spend time figuring it out in the session as opposed to already knowing. So I'm trying to go back to like being prepared every single time.
Isn't that kind of tough though, because it's
Very
more
tough.
intentional versus inspirational, or it's still inspirational?
Yeah.
But it's less of waiting for the gods to, the song gods to strike lightning and say, "Here, Allie."
Yeah. Yeah, it's really hard. It's not easy. That's why recently I've kind of like taken a step back, because I would put so much pressure on myself every session to have something, and it worked for a good amount of time, but it's just it's a lot to constantly keep that up. And sometimes, yeah, it's nice to like be inspired by the producer, like playing things in the moment, or the conversation you're having, or whatever. So I think there's both. I think there's both sides to it. But I do think having an idea, at least an idea of what you kind of want to say before, is always helpful.
Are you the type that scribbles down thoughts and words that turn into lyrics on a moment's notice?
Yeah, I think like free writing is really helpful. Like, I think that's in a book or something where they say just every morning you wake up and like free write. I don't do that every morning, but it does help, like just like word vomiting, see whatever comes out. You'll like be very surprised at what some words you come up with. I don't know.
Have there been words that you have surprised yourself with? It sounds
Yes.
like there have been quite a few moments like that.
There definitely have. I think it's how I wrote some of the EP too. Like Before and After just started with that title, Before and After. I don't know why I thought of it. I don't know where. I just probably was like writing and was like, oh, that could be a cool title. That's also how, what's another one?
Swiss Army knife.
Swiss Army knife, that wasn't that, but that is an interesting word that I was like, okay. I don't think I would ever say that, but.
That's why I thought of it, because I was like, well, if you're just writing down words, it could be something that's observational too, and Swiss Army knife could have been in your junk drawer or something.
Yeah.
What about the Sonics? Right now, it's definitely alternative pop. I don't know how to categorize. I know artists don't like categorizations, but where do you think the Sonics and inspiration may be informed by moving forward?
I think the overall inspiration that I tell producers, and they typically like take that and run with it, and that's how a song comes about. But I think I say just I love like live sounding instruments. I love organic like pop, and I think that's the overall umbrella. And
do you ever go in with words or lyrics or phrases with some kind of melody in your head that you can then build upon?
Yeah, I did that with, this song's not on my EP, but it came out a couple, like last year or something, called Messy. And I had the chorus, like pretty much all the first half of the chorus lyrics, and I also came up, it was like a melody and lyric thing at the same time, which most of the time it is just lyric, but that was one I remember. It was melody and lyric at the same time.
And so you just like humming it to yourself?
Humming to myself, came in. I think I was really insecure about melodies at the time. I was like, I don't know if I'm good at melodies or whatever. So I was planning on just like saying the lyrics and seeing what would come up in the room. And then nothing was coming, so I just did it. And they were, like the producer was so supportive, and I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. All right, maybe I should do this more. So.
Why the insecurity for melodies? I feel like as a musician and artist, that's the first thing,
I know.
right?
It's interesting. I don't know. I think sometimes I don't know what makes a melody catchy? I'm like, oh, that's what's coming to my head, but I don't know if it's catchy. And I think I sometimes assume that other people would know a better one, or they can hear something I don't or something. So I'm like, let me just see what's the best one in the room or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's something I always ask myself, like, what makes a melody catchy? I don't know.
Maybe you're overthinking it.
Probably. I very much probably
Because
am.
there are a lot of stories of other artists that come into a session with just like a, and then their songwriters are like, okay, you had this phrase over here, while we see how that fits there, and then all of a sudden it's like the song is there.
Yeah. No, I think that's overthinking in general gets in the way a lot of the time of songwriting. You can't really overthink. You have to just let it flow. Like that's why being encouraging in a session is always so important. Like I think being too picky and whatever, it's like stops the flow. You got to get the bad out to get the good, I feel like.
But overthinking is good from a songwriter's point of view.
Very true. Yeah, you have to also be able to blow things out of proportion as a songwriter. Like take the tiniest little interaction and make a whole song out of it.
That's what I'm getting from this conversation. Ali Salort, overthinker.
Yeah, I'm going to write a song about this, actually.
I am really a big fan of your music.
Thank you.
Like I said, just blown away from your initial performance that I saw. And I can't wait for more.
Thank you so much.
I want to see you on tour. I want to see you play in San Francisco, which is where I'm based.
Yes, I got to come.
Please.
Yes.
Have you been?
I've never been. I've heard
At
great
all?
things. No.
Zero.
At all.
Let's exchange information. I will be your tour guide. We'll take my dog out for a walk.
Perfect.
Go to the park, let him get out all his energy. and we'll talk music or whatever.
Perfect.
At the same time. Really appreciate it.
I appreciate this. Thank you so much.
Yeah, great to meet you.
Great to meet you.
It's Ali Salort right here on B-Sides.
Thank you so much.